Hey there, I have got you some info about pelvic floor exercises during your pregnancy. So if you are less than 35 weeks pregnant, you will want to probably be working on some pelvic floor connection exercises, and for most that might, especially first time mums, that might mean strengthening and creating awareness. So here's my top tip for you. If your symptoms get worse, please let me know and I will give you another option in modification, because there are all sorts of reasons that our pelvic floor misbehaves during pregnancy and after birth. Okay, so grab yourself a ball, a Swiss ball if you've got it, exercise ball if you don't have it. If you're pregnant, you are going to want to need one for your birth prep and comfort later on. So grab yourself one, just make sure that your knees are lower than your hips, okay? And if you don't have one, then that's fine. Sit on your couch with a folded up cushion underneath your bum so that you can feel that pelvic floor feedback. Okay, next grab a belt, or if you've got an exercise band, wrap that around your ribs, okay? And we are going to want to be breathing well so that our core and our pelvic floor function well, okay, or the best they can while we are pregnant. Okay, so let's think about breathing into your ribs. We don't want to be breathing up into our necks and our shoulders, okay? That creates all sorts of other tension and discomforts, okay? And the band is going to encourage you to breathe and expand that back in your sides and your back. Okay, so breathe in, feel that pressure inflate your core system, feel your pelvic floor also inflate. You need to practice that, because that is going to be how you connect well with your core and get better core and pelvic floor function. Okay, so inhale, feel that pressure transfer down into your pelvic floor, gently inflating your pelvic floor muscles into the ball if you're sitting on a ball, or the cushion that you're sitting on. And then you are going to want to activate your pelvic floor muscles, not your butt muscles, not your glutes, your pelvic floor muscles, okay? So these are simply just these red muscles on the inside of your pelvis here. Okay, just here. There's a few layers there. There's an external layer and there's internal layers, okay? So first up, we are going to want to think about drawing in and lifting up. My favorite cue for this, or visualization, is an elevator door. So you're on the ground level naturally, resting level. You are going to want to close the elevator doors, lift up to level 1 of a 5-story building, okay? Not level 5. That's too tight, too much tension, then you will create new problems, okay? So then when we're at level 1, that's okay. We're going to come back down and open the elevator doors to resting level, all right? So let's go. Inhale into your band. Whoop. Inhale into your band. Feel that gentle connection and inflation in your pelvic floor. On your exhale, you're going to draw your pelvic floor muscles in, up to level 1, and back down again. Okay? In, up to level 1, and back down. Inhale. And on your exhale, and you will find your core muscles, your deep core muscles will naturally activate also, giving your baby a hug. We don't want to be sucking in the belly button or clenching up the top under your ribs. We want to be giving that baby a hug as we're lifting up those pelvic floor muscles. Okay, so practice these activations as long as your symptoms are not getting worse, and as long as you are not over 35 weeks pregnant, because that's when we want to practice relaxing, more pelvic floor mobility and relaxation exercises to get those pelvic floor muscles out of the way so that you can birth your baby easier and have less tension in your pelvic floor muscles, so that you have less risk of tearing and birth injuries, okay, and complications through your birth. Okay, so pelvic floor strengthening, connection, awareness, right up to 35 weeks of pregnancy-ish. Then you need to also start focusing more on the relaxation of your pelvic floor muscles, okay? So if you build that awareness and connection of those muscles first up, then you will have better ability to relax that tension out as you lead up to your birth in the last few weeks. All right, so yeah, if you've got any questions, catch you later.